All right, number 1 says which is true. So we have this kind of graph. Anyone remember what this is called? Box and whisker plot, okay? And it is separated into quartiles. So basically between the dots is a quarter of the information. So we want to know which one is true. The median number of days for the seeds to germinate is 12. The median is the middle line. Is that 12 days? No. So is that true? No. Okay. 50% of the seeds took more than 8 days to germinate. So we have 8 days or more. Is that 50% of the information? No. How much is it? 25. It's a quarter of the information. So nope. C, 50% of the seeds took less than 5 days to germinate. So here's 5 and less. Is that 50% of the data? No, that's only 25. Right between every 2 dots is 25. And then finally, the median number of days for the seeds to germinate was 6. So again, the median is the line that's in the middle of the box. Was that 6? Yes. Number 2, find the interquartile range of the data. What's my first step to finding the interquartile range? List them from least to greatest. All right, help me out.
5, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 15, 20.
Okay, and I'll count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's how many I should have. All right, what's my next step? Evan?
You put your fingers down to the middle.
Yeah, we need to find the middle number, which is called the what?
Median.
Median, right? So we're going to find the median. Oh, look, I only have 1. What is it?
9.
So I'm going to circle that, and when I circle that, that now separates my data into an upper half and a lower half. Okay, what's my next step? Find the first and third quartile, which means the lower half median and the upper half median. So I'm going to take my fingers, start on 5 and 8, and then work my way in. What do I get? 7. That is quartile 1. Okay, do the same for the upper half. Fingers, cover 11 and 20, work one in, and what do we get? 15. That is called quartile 3. Which one is quartile 2? 9 is quartile 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So interquartile range is where we take quartile 3 and subtract quartile 1. So we do 15 minus, which is 8. Okay, number 3 is kind of a tricky one. One of you, I think it was Josiah. I don't remember who I went over it with.
No, it wasn't.
I forget who I went over it with, but
I think it was Jacob.
maybe Jacob. Yeah.
It was Jacob.
It's kind of a tricky problem because I didn't read part of it, and that would have helped. Okay, and the word that I didn't read was different. Okay, we have 7 different integers, meaning none of them can repeat themselves. Okay. The middle integer is -1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write lines. There's going to be 7 of them. So those represent the 7 integers. And again, integers are positive and negative whole numbers. It says the middle integer is what? -1. Okay, knowing this and knowing that they are ordered from least to greatest, what do we know about these 3 numbers right here?
They're negative.
They have to be negatives. Okay, we don't know what the numbers are. We don't really care because we should be able to answer these anyway. Okay, so the first questions, or the first, we're trying to pick which one is true. First option says there are 3 negative integers in the set. Is that true?
No.
No. How many negative integers are there?
4.
Yes. Okay, so A is not true. B, there are 3 positive integers in the set. So this part is confusing because I was telling Jacob, well, this could technically be negative, I think, because it could be -1. I didn't read that it's different. They have to be different. So what is the smallest possible answer for this one right here? If this is 0 a positive integer?
No.
No, it's not positive or negative. So when it says there are 3 positive integers, is that necessarily true? No, because it could be that there's just 2. Most likely there are 3, but it could be that there's just 2. Not B. C says there are 4 negative integers.
Yes, it's true.
This is true.
Because the middle number is -1, but there's 3 behind it, so you
Yeah.
add all of them.
Right. And could this one possibly be negative? No, because the next possible answer was 0. Okay, and then D, the integer in the set after -1 is positive. So is this number necessarily positive? No, because it could be 0. So C is our answer. Number 4 stumped a lot of us. This one would stump me too. I would be like, what the heck is this saying? So we need to find the mean number of seats. So we're going to look at each vehicle. How many vehicles are there? Ahan and Josiah, focus please.
78.
There are 12 total vehicles. So there should be 12 pieces of data that we are adding up. So the first car right here, how many seats does it have? 5. Plus, by the way, how do we find a mean?
You add all of them and divide by the
Add all of them together and divide by how many there are. Okay, so we did 5 plus 5 plus another 5 plus another 5 plus. There's going to be 3 6s, 1 7, 3 8s, and 1 9. And again, we're going to count and make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After we add those all together, what do we do? Divide by 12. Okay, when we add all the numbers together, what do we get? 78. Okay, divided by 12,
6.5.
6.5. Katie? Yeah, so 5 times 4 plus 6 times 3 plus 7 plus 8 times 3. Yep, that would have worked too. Okay, remind me after number 6 to stop. What? Oh, yeah. I'll stop here actually.